What's really gonna make us go extinct? We've all thought about it. We all seen movies on it. There's been so many doomsday theories, doomsday preppers. But what's really gonna take us out? I'm about to give you the lore on it, and we're gonna order them on the tier ranking. All right, bro. First up, asteroids. Honestly, I don't really think an asteroid is gonna do it, bro. Like, space is so big that the chances of an asteroid big enough taking us out anytime soon, I just really think stuff on this list we talking about, what we will talk about, it's probably going to happen before an asteroid will get to us again. I understand it supposedly killed the dinosaurs. That's one of the theories, but I'm just not really rocking with it. I'm gonna go unlikely just because it can happen, but I just don't see it. But if it does happen, if it is a big asteroid on the way to Earth and it's like this is the one, I really don't think in whatever movie they had where they went up there and blew it up with nukes, I don't think we can do that. I really don't. I don't think we're organized enough. I really don't think it will work. I don't think we'll get there in time. That's what movies are for. It's cool. But if an asteroid does come towards us, it would take us out. I just can't see it happening. Like, I can't see it being that. Nuclear warfare. All right, man, look, let's just get this one out the way, bro. Like, I really feel like this is one of the most violent, traumatic things or ways that we could go out. And the scary part is that so many people have nukes, and all it takes is for one guy to push that button, and everybody pushing their button, and then everybody's cooked. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you a quick story, right? Check this out, boy. Back in 1983, there was a Soviet military officer named Stanislav Petrov. Essentially, he was one of the guys in control of the nukes. And he ended up getting a notification, right, or whatever, a warning that the US sent, I think, about 4 or 5 nuclear missiles towards the Soviet Union. And basically his protocol was to retaliate, fire back on them, all right? Send that hot shit back to their, you know? Basically what he did was used, I guess, better judgment, trusted that he thought it was a false alarm and the system was going faulty. So he is the guy that is credited for basically saving the world in a sense, or stopping a nuclear war from happening, from going on. So shout out to bro, for real, you a real one. I really don't know if he's alive right now, but if he is, bro, thank you. I wouldn't be here, and probably most people watching this wouldn't be here if that was the case. Probably all of us wouldn't be here. As far as the tier list, bro, like, I think we're cooked. This is one of the things that's most likely to happen. The next world war, I mean, if the nukes don't happen, I'd be super surprised. Solar flares. Bro, listen, the sun is the greatest thing that has happened to Earth, all right? It's the reason for everything. Everything starts with the sun. Everything grows. Plants and crops grow because of the sun. Animals eat that. We eat it. We eat animals. Like, it's basically the way we live, right? But the sun is also an op sometimes, bro. Real talk. The sun is an op. Listen, the sun at times will just like burp and send out massive solar flares. Now, the thing about this is it usually wouldn't be a problem for the most part until technology came into be, like all this electricity we have, right? So back in 1859, there was a huge solar flare outbreak from the sun, and it ended up frying all of these telegram offices and stuff they had, even having them catch on fire, bro. All right. Now, the reason why it really didn't make a huge impact globally because it was 1859. Not many people had electricity or access to electricity or the things we have today, bro. Do you know what would happen? Listen to me. Do you know what would happen in 2025 if the Carrington event happened today? Bro, your phone would just fry out. It would be like an EMP. Like, it's literally like an EMP. Like, everything electrical, your car, your phone, a flashlight, like anything powered like that, is fried, bro. It's fried. Like we're the world like will be absolutely going nuts. I mean, the looting. It would be like probably like the purge if I had to think about like the purge. Like you can't record nobody. You can't record me. Was stopping me from doing whatever I want. Not saying I would, but it's bad people out here, and when things like that happen, even a good person will turn bad for the sake of survival. Honestly though, as far as going extinct, I don't think something like this would kill humans. Like every human, it would end the world as we know it, the world we see around us, or it would drastically affect things until maybe we get electricity back up and running. But I don't see it like killing off everybody for tier. Um, honestly, I would. I'll put it impossible for the fact of I'm taking I guess the wording that it would end the world we know it as like the world we see today, and I don't know, possibly like a new, it maybe a solar flare enough strong enough could maybe like really mess with the atmosphere enough to like kill a lot of like most people and maybe lead to environmental changes. So I'll keep it impossible for now, but it might move down to unlikely just because I don't see it really going that crazy. You feel me? Pandemics. Listen, bro, we already know how this pandemic thing went. COVID. If you're watching this, you've experienced it, and rest in peace to those who unfortunately passed due to COVID. But dude, there's been so many like crazy pandemics and plagues. The Black Plague is the biggest one, right? I want to say it killed like 30-40% of Europe. If that's possible, and if there's anything stronger than that, we might be in trouble. I always think there'll be somebody, probably, some people that could be immune to most pandemics or most like diseases. So I want to put this in unlikely. I really do. But rabies has a 100% fatality rate for anybody who has ever had rabies for any animal. If there is any type of mutation that rabies gets to where that goes airborne, bro, we're done. If it mutates itself and has the same fatality rate and that goes airborne, I really feel like everybody's cooked. So just from that, bro, I swear I'm moving it from unlikely. I was gonna put it in unlikely. I'm putting it up to we might be done. We might be done. It's not for certain, but I could see this happening. And if like rabies decides to upgrade its software and really do that to us, it's doing that to us, bro. We're done, bro. Zombies. Bro, honestly, like I'm not a big zombie fan. I think the movies are cool as far as like entertainment. But when people, like if anybody's out there watching this and you really think that zombies is a legitimate thing, like even scientifically possible, bro, go back to school, bro. Go back to school because we know you didn't even finish middle school, bro. You didn't even get to high school, bro. The zombies ain't happening. It's absolutely ridiculous. You can't be dead and alive and just hunting people. Like it just doesn't make sense. Nothing about zombies makes sense. Zombies are super strong in movies, but they're all dead and decrepit. Like, bro, I will whoop a zombie. Like, bro, you're not coming up to me weighing $120 and like all tattered, like you walking around with a torn ACL and half your arm is gone. Like I'm gonna whoop the shit out of a zombie. I don't understand how zombies overpower people, but they've been dead for so long and just living around hungry eating scraps. Bro, I would really flush an army of zombies alone, bro. I really think I got it like that. You know what I'm saying? I would air out so many zombies in hand-to-hand combat. Real talk. And you can too, bro. You can too. Man, woman, child. If you're listening to this, don't be afraid of zombies. This ain't happening. This is going in absolutely no chance, no cap, no chance, no cat. Climate change. Climate change is a real concern. It is definitely already affecting us. Like where I live, dude, it's 110 plus right now. Like really right now. No cap. So I really think climate change is really doing a number on us as far as making us go extinct. I think it could, but it would have to be really advanced. I don't know. It's one of those things. Like I think we should worry about it for the fact that it could destroy the way we live now and the things we have and the resources, and it could definitely cause famines and all that. But I don't think we should think of it as a thing that could make us go extinct yet. I really don't. It's definitely possible though. We're gonna put it impossible, but I just think somebody will survive, bro. Like humans is like cockroaches, bro. Like you like destroy a whole population, it's still gonna be a few of us crawling around that survive, right? We're sturdy. But we would definitely be on the fringe of extinction. So it is possible, it is. Super volcanic eruption. This is a big one and it does tie into climate change. Volcanic eruptions is one of the theories that took out the dinosaurs and a lot of life on planet Earth. The thing about that is you might think that a big volcano erupting would just like kind of have an instant effect on everything, and it would in the surrounding area that it blew up in. But for the most part, it would be like a slow, like it would drag, like it would bring us down slowly because of the way it would change the climate. It would eventually essentially destroy everything in the area, but it would mess up the ecosystem so bad it would block out the sun, and that really could take us out. It really could. As far as that happening before anything else on this list, bro, I put it impossible with climate change. I can't really put it above it because I think these go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I really think that, these volcanoes, like they really could, but we'll leave it there. It's good for now. Gamma ray burst. Check this out, dog. Listen. When a black hole is formed, black holes shoot out gamma ray bursts, lasers of pure energy that are so powerful that they contain enough energy that the sun will use in its whole lifetime. All right, does that make sense? These gamma ray bursts have enough energy that the sun wields enough energy that the sun will ever use, our sun will ever use. And if that hits us, bro, like if a black hole somewhere, boom, like it forms and it comes, hits Earth, bro, I don't even want to think about. Actually, I won't even know what that's like. Bro, we probably would be just like disintegrated. Like it'd be like Earth turns into mist or something. I really think so, right? Now, if you want to talk to a real scientist and get the details on that, cool. You know what I'm saying? Call one up. You dig? Maybe we'll get one on the show or on the channel. But I know we're cooked if that happens. All right. Now, thing is, in 2008, we actually got hit by one. Real talk, bro. I know what I just said, and I know how this sounds, but in 2008, we got hit by one. But the thing is, it was so far away. It was 2.4 billion light years away, which means it happened 2.4 billion years ago. And in 2008, that gamma ray burst reached us. And it actually, even though it was that far, it actually messed with satellites. It ionized our atmosphere. It really did cause some disruption. So it's not like these things, if they're far enough, maybe we obviously proven we could survive it. But if one happens in our neighborhood, like that one from 2.4 billion light years away, that was in a distant galaxy. That was in a different county of space. But if one happens in our county, bro, like in the Milky Way, bro, we're fried out. I promise. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. But I'm not going to put us in cooked on this tier list. If it would happen, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to put we might be done. Just because we have been hit by a weak one. So what's the chance? What's stopping it? What's stopping one of these things from hitting us for real? We really don't even know how many of them is flying around. I don't even think we'd know if one was on the way, honestly. So this is a tough one, bro. This is a tough one. But we might be done with this. Aliens. I have an issue with aliens and like how aliens are thought about by the general public. I really don't get why we think that aliens are would just be so advanced. Like that's the first thing we jump to. Like, yeah, bro, like aliens, if aliens come visit us, like, you know, they'd just be so advanced. Like if we end up making contact with aliens, like they gotta be, you know, we gotta be inferior to their technology. Bro, I really don't like know if we'd run into that. And I know we have all of these UFO sightings and theories, and you could go down a rabbit hole on the internet about, you know, aliens and UFOs, like real extraterrestrial beings, which I have done plenty of times. But I really need something more credible, and I really think when we find aliens, we're gonna find like algae on a planet. Like that's technically an alien. We'll find something that really hasn't evolved yet. We'll find bacteria, you know what I'm saying, microorganisms, you know, maybe some germs, you know, maybe some fish if we're lucky. I think that's more likely. Maybe even some land animals, which would be crazy. But that's all aliens, bro. Like if you find anything that's living on a different planet, that's alien. That's an alien. So for us to just jump to thinking that they're like the first aliens we run into, or whatever, second or third, or just be super advanced and would just make humans go extinct, that's for the movies, bro. I really don't think we got too much to worry about. I'm gonna put it in unlikely. I'm not saying there's no chance, because you never know. I'm telling you, bro, I've been down the rabbit holes. You never know. I just think it's unlikely, dude. I really think, like, come on, bro. Like, I'm sticking with Earth. What up? You know, aliens, y'all think y'all got tech? Come on. Everybody bring out them nukes that we've been aiming at each other and aiming at them. Let's go band for band. Let's go band for band. What y'all got for nukes? What kind of, you know, what kind of yam y'all got? Let's do it, bro. I'm gonna fight, bro. I'm gonna try. I want us to fight back, not just lay down and think that they got us. I'm gonna put it unlikely. Unlikely. Artificial intelligence. AI is getting scary, bro. I've been looking at videos thinking they was dead real these days. I go to the comments and they're like, "Is this AI?" And it turned out to be AI. But like first watch, I'm really thinking is the real thing. I really don't. I really don't know the details of how, like, if AI could gain consciousness, but I think we're gonna do a video on that soon. As far as just danger, as far as just everyday life, you could definitely get bamboozled, tricked, schemed out of some stuff, scammed with AI. It's getting to that point. But as far as AI eventually equipping the ability, or somebody using AI to make humans go extinct, bro, just cause we got Will Smith, bro, I'm putting this in absolutely no chance, bro. As long as Will Smith, or if any of Will Smith's descendants are still alive, bro, I think we're good, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't no robots and ain't no AI taking us over, bro. My trust in Will Smith, no cap. No cap, bro. No cap. Shout out to him, bro. We good. We good. I'm telling you, we good. Yeah, I'm speaking out of fear. I'm scared. God coming back. As somebody who was raised a Christian and have read the Bible, if you believe in that and Christianity and God coming back in the way that the Bible says, in the way that, you know, Christian religion says, I'm putting it in where cooked. I think this is probably a very good chance that this happens, just out of my basic belief. And yeah, I'm also scared about that too, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna try to live my life good. And when that happens and all of these things that's supposed to go down in Revelation happen, I hope that I'm good and, you know, I'm on the right side of history. All right, man, look, that's all I got for y'all today. If you want some more lore and some more ordering, go to the comments and drop an idea. And don't just drop an idea. Give me a couple of topics you want me to rank. And let's do it. I'll see y'all next time. Yeah,